Smell good, don't it?
Hello?
Hello?
Bryce?
What?
Welcome. Welcome
What?
to the Cumcast. The very first episode of the
Okay.
Cumcast.
What?
I
A
was told
beautiful
the name would be
podcast.
different.
A
I was
beautiful
told it
podcast. With me, Sky. That's me. You got Timmy, or Jacob, whatever you want to call him. And we got Brian.
Okay,
Yeah,
my,
man.
my mom's asleep. Hold on, bro.
Kill your mom. Kill your mom.
She's gonna, she's gonna wake up in the middle of the night, like, she's gonna hear me in the distance.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Shut up! Shut up!
Well, do we want to explain why this came to be?
We were bored.
You're bored? Well,
Oh, you want to talk about the Atlanta trip?
yeah.
That we took? Yeah.
You want to
Bryce,
say?
would you like to talk about that, or you want me to go ahead and take over from here?
Okay, I think I'll do a better job than you would. You would just start laughing halfway through. Okay, so on the way to Atlanta, this fantastic idea. Do I have to explain like the actual like like the stuff we actually talked about?
Like, if you just start from the beginning.
Well, why were we going to Atlanta? What were we doing?
Oh, okay.
If you
We're
want to
going
start from like the
Atlanta.
gas station part, that was funny too.
So, no. So we were going
You don't want to
to
admit to that.
we're going to Atlanta to get or to go to Micro Center and Anime Store. So Sky specifically so Sky could buy a Ram figure to sit on his desk in a bee dress.
I didn't even know I was gonna buy that one. I just saw it and I was like,
Yeah, that's the whole reason we went. That was the exact reason.
Entire
yeah, that was
You
the
can buy
exact
that.
reason.
Yes.
Anyways, so I even had this like whole idea planned out where we were gonna like listen to like another guy's podcast, and then we didn't. We just sat there talking about, oh, we should make our own podcast and call it the Cumcast.
Cumcast, just start the
And,
Cumcast.
and we actually got like into it when I was like driving through Atlanta and I'm like dodging in between cars, and in the back I hear, oh wait, we should totally start the Cumcast. And then I'm hearing all these stupid ideas like our first guest that comes on, we come on him.
No, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. We're gonna
You
just
can
grab
cut some of this
people.
out.
We're gonna grab
Yeah,
famous
off
people.
the street. Off the street.
Yeah, off the street, and we're gonna bring them in. And we're gonna like sit in a circle around them.
Style.
It's okay.
We're gonna be like, what's your favorite flavor? Like, and they'd be like cherry. And they'd be like, all right.
They're eating
That's
cherries.
you,
and come
Jacob?
on 'em. Yeah.
Just release.
Mm-mm-mm. Delish.
That's what it's
Okay,
all
so
about.
what? So, anyways, so from that trip spawned this horrible idea.
Terrible
I
idea.
didn't even think we were actually gonna do this. You guys kept talking to me about it yesterday, and you were like, "We're gonna do the Cumcast. We're gonna do the Cum." I was like, "There's no way. They just want to like say that to hang out."
We were
Not
all in
actually-
agreement with the name, and then you're like, "No, I don't want to be on the Comcast. It's not gonna be
So
called the
shit.
Comcast."
That's so bad though, dude. Like,
Me putting that shit on my job resume.
I was a part of the
Co-host of the
Comcast for
Comcast.
like 5 years.
Co-host of the Cumcast. That's going on my resume.
so, Sky, didn't you say you had some topics to
Oh yeah,
discuss?
it was mainly gonna be about the Atlanta trip. You didn't even see like what happened at the Asian market. That was fun.
Oh, okay. So
we
we
didn't
were
even
gonna
go
walk
in.
in.
We didn't even go in.
Yeah, so we left
Got
Micro
stopped at the
Center.
door by a fucking Kim Jong-un. He was like, "Hey, you can't go in there."
Okay, come.
We were everybody was hungry. We were gonna go. There's Checkers and there's that place, and we're like, go check out this Asian marketplace over here. Looks pretty cool.
Well, Garrett wanted to go. Our friend
Well, I
Garrett
wanted to too, but I mean, like, anyway, so we started to walk in. And there's like started noticing there's significantly more, and by significantly I mean there's only Asian people. Like there's no other ethnicities in there at all. Like
Completely
there's
dominated.
no other races. There's literally nothing but Asian people. And it was just like I was just afraid.
Being a group of
I think all of
racist.
us were afraid we would go in there. Yeah, I think all of us were afraid we'd like go in there and they would like start like beating the hell out of us.
Yeah,
Be like,
like-
get
Just stoned
out
at
of
us.
here! You're not welcome in here. We can go in.
He immediately turned around and like,
I was
no,
yeah, I
not
was
going
in the
in.
That
front and I was
fucking
like, no,
automated
screw this.
door, and
I'm
I'm
not
like,
going in there.
As soon as I
And
saw
then- and
Bryce
then
turn, I was
The
going.
way the trip actually went was we actually left Garrett, like he actually walked in by himself, and we're pretty sure he's still there to this day.
He hasn't left.
speaking of,
We hope he is.
that's why he's not on this podcast right now.
No. I don't, what
No.
what is he doing right now?
Oh no, he's responding to us. I think he might be dead. That's all right though.
He hasn't said anything in the group chat in like forever.
I don't even remember the last
He got
thing.
fed to those little Vietnamese children.
All I know is that he just asked me to play League of Legends, and then I was like, no.
Bro, that was immediately like, who is this man messaging me? What does he want?
No, wait, the last thing he said to me was suck my cock.
Wonder what was the last thing Garrett sent to me.
Suck my
The
cock.
last thing Garrett sent to me was, "Gwa."
Trying
Just GWA. Gwa. I just accidentally started Assassin's Creed. I hate my life.
to play Unity midcast.
I'm gonna be like, you guys are gonna ask me a question. I'm like, hold on, I'm assassinating some dumb bitch. Wait, we should totally talk about what we did literally 20 minutes ago in Unity.
What? I eat people?
we watched that one cutscene where that all those French people are like a box of potatoes fell on the ground. They're like bashing each other's skulls in, trying to get like a raw potato. So
Eating it
everybody we kill, we're like,
off the floor.
like oh, you meat, fresh meat.
It just started. There's like a bunch of
Dinner.
homeless people. And
Food.
I started like feasting on the
We can never
bodies.
normally play a video game. We have to do some stupid shit every time.
For real.
This time we did something smart. We ate everyone.
Yeah, I know, right? That wasn't stupid. That was a smart decision.
The stupid thing is that we couldn't eat the civilians.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Game
a
literally
bad,
told us we
bad
couldn't.
production, bad developer.
It's the only like.
I
good
hear in
game
these new Assassin's Creed games they're releasing,
Eat
they don't
everyone.
even like let you loot the characters, so it doesn't even look like you're eating them. Like
Really? Do you just pick something off of them?
you don't even pick anything off them. You just kind of like glance at them.
You
like,
hover
long-
over them and steal their money.
their money actually rises out of their pockets and floats toward you.
It's kind of cringe.
For real, I'd rather just like kneel down and start eating the body
Under
of
what?
whoever I'm looting.
Have you guys ever seen that show called New Girl?
I've heard
No.
about it.
So it's like, I don't know, but the main chick, she called a guy, like she insulted him by saying, she called him Mr. Krabs.
What?
I don't know, but I kind of want to like use that as like a insult. Now, I can use that on Jacob.
What do you mean by that?
call him Mr.
You
Krabs?
know what I mean by that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
What are you insisting, Bryce?
I'm insisting that if we ever want to play like literally the game could be like 95 cent and you'd be like, bro, I could buy a Coke with that. You
Oh, yeah.
would not buy it. But I gotta save money. I gotta pay my bill this month. It's like, what is 95 cents gonna do for your bill?
It's gonna cut
Oh,
my
give me-
Jeep.
oh, come on.
That 95 cent gonna break me, bro.
It is, goddamn.
I could buy a quarter of a tank of gas with that.
To be fair, we buy way too many games. We buy like one game and then we're on to the next one in like 2 weeks maybe. Not even that, like a week. We're on Unity right now. We'll probably be on a new game soon.
It's a society we live in.
I didn't even have to buy this one. Already had that shit on.
Okay, another approving of Mr. Krabs over here.
Hey,
You're like, boys, can we, I love this game. Can we stay on it? Because you already have it.
please, can we not play another game that's not
Please.
free?
Wait, did you see Black Desert is only 99 cents?
Yeah, it's $1, and then the DLC is like 80.
Fair deal.
So
Sense.
dumb. They're like, please buy my game. You
And
get
that
on
shit
there,
used to
there's
be
like
free.
I thought
for like
it
a
used to,
while, yeah. I paid like $10 for it. That was like, and that was like a while back. That was like 5 or 6 years ago.
Black Desert is funny when Beastie was playing it with us. He was just tall black guy running around with axes. He was like jumping around on the ground.
Only clip I have from that game is I was playing on my Sark and I made her like naked and Beastie was just chasing me around his house going like, oh.
Weren't all three of us like naked, just standing in someone's house? Like it wasn't even our. I think we were just
I don't-
looking at
yeah,
rooms.
we were just looking at random people's houses, yeah.
And then you guys are like role playing. You were like sitting on the bed. I was like the camera.
Excuse
guy.
me?
I wasn't role playing Sky. I was having an
Beastie
intimate,
was.
intimate moment.
He was getting
Y'all were,
into
like,
it.
Y'all actually like avidly looked for like what are they called? ERP places. Like
Oh yeah, we were. I'm
there's
pretty
like
sure
that
I was
one
like.
place in what's the main city called? Hido.
I think I don't remember. I haven't played the game in forever.
But yeah, but there was like a bar or something off to the side, and BC was like, "This is where all the ERPs are." And we found it, and it was like these two like furries were like typing in chat
Going
like
at it.
strokes balls.
God. I mean, the character customization in that game is crazy.
Yeah, especially like the part where I can make my character's nipples more harder, more large, big.
My favorite part of the game. Oh my god.
For real. Do you guys like to make women characters in games?
No, I hate women. I'm a raging. I'm at sexist. What is it? Yeah, sexist.
Yeah, I've been raging homophobic. Well, that month's over now. We don't have to worry about that.
Why do you sound so much like you're like good riddance? Like, I only make like a female character if like when we played V Rising Sky, remember that?
Yeah.
The male characters look like somebody put like a 2x4 in their shoulders. So I
It
was like,
does. Their shoulders just like go all the way down. It's so bad. It's like a
yeah,
triangle.
so I was like, screw that. I'm gonna make my sexy vampire babe.
It's the only good-looking model in that game. We're trying to make a character.
To be fair though, that game like didn't last very long.
No.
It was okay, and then it wasn't.
I didn't like how, like it was like the progression thing. Like you each had to do your own thing. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, but you have this disgusting problem where you have to speedrun every game.
I do have to beat the game, but then I don't even beat it. And I'm like, yeah, I had my fun. I'm done.
No, but you do beat it, and then
you
all the
chose
rest.
I
of us-
didn't beat it. I got
All
like
the rest of us are sitting over there like, oh my god, sure wish I had somebody to play the game with.
I got
I
like
sure wish I could strap 2 propane tanks to my car.
drive it to a school.
Yeah,
Where did that? When did I say that? I don't remember
that
what
was
I
months ago.
what. I don't remember what irked me to say that.
You're on one of your fucking acid trips or something, and you and your fucking
No, I
drug
actually,
addictions.
I actually don't remember why I said that.
You were high, Skylar. On
I
your
was not. I was not high.
you're high on meth,
Maybe I was high on meth.
just a little bit.
I just remember typing. I wanted
Yeah,
to drive my car.
you guys seen that the clip of that lady that's like, she's like talking to the judge, and the judge is like, he's like, have you ever done drugs, ma'am? And she's like, no, never in my life. He's like, are you sure? And he keeps asking her, and it slowly goes from never to like, no, I don't think so, to maybe a little bit, maybe a little, a little bit here and there, and then
There's a little
eventually it
bit of
comes to,
meth.
and then eventually it comes to, I love meth, judge.
I'm
God.
addicted. I can't get enough.
Gaslit.
Yeah, one of his last questions like, So you're saying if I offered you 2 pounds of methamphetamine, you would just decline it? And she's like, you have 2 pounds?
Do you have it on you right now?
You got it on you right now? starts fingering the switchblade behind her back.
Oh no.
Serious question time, Judge. You think this knife I have behind my back could reach your throat?
How was he
You answer that question, Judge, huh?
He looks like the left and right, and the police officers are like their necks are already like bleeding. This cracked out lady turns out to be the Flash.
What the fuck? She has superpowers?
Why do you think she wants some meth?
Who's her power?
The Flash on meth would just be like the guy would just be walking to work one day and he would just look down and one of his toes would just be missing and he'd be like, what?
Flash is a toe eater. He's going around eating people's toes. He can't get caught either. He's too fast.
You're like there's a guy just walking. He like passes a dumpster and all of a sudden something just like flips the dumpster and looks. The Flash is just laying in the side of it.
More.
He's vigorously masturbating.
Oh my god.
Come.
Have you what was that? I think I saw it somewhere. This guy was like talking about, or it was like some guy was making fun of Evil Flash and he was like what I did, he was like talking about how he was getting it back at some guy that pissed him off and he was like, basically I follow him around so that every time he's like fucking a girl, he's like I just jack him off at the speed of light so he comes super fast.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I do that.
He puts his dick in her and oh my god. This pussy fire.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like a man's hand though.
You want to talk about what you got at Micro Center? You want to talk about those people that were following us?
Oh, the Micro Center people that work there?
Yeah.
I was gonna steal something.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those middling Microsoft people that work there. Yeah, that was so weird that like, which I mean I understand. I was buying, a well over $800 graphics card, but like, what did he think I was gonna do with it? They have so much stuff blocking the entrance that like, was I just gonna like tackle through it and be like, get out of my way?
It was like a group of 5 people, so they were probably like,
Are following us because of that or not? If they just thought we're gonna like, there's so many of us, we're gonna steal.
get all the graphics cards and get out of here.
I have seen those videos of people before, like
Smash the glass in my forehead.
yeah, like you come back with like a shard of glass in your forehead. You just stab some guy in the neck with it.
Just grab his keys, unlock all the cabinets.
Don't even
Take
grab
all
his
the
keys with your
cards.
hands. Tear his keys off his belt loop with your mouth. No, but you guys seen those videos of people like stealing clothes out of a store? But there's like 6 or 7 of them, and because there's so many, like they can't stop them. So like
They just watch
grab
them.
like whole coat racks and they just run out. Yeah, they knock over like 4 or 5 different displays on the way out. The people working there are like, come on,
What
that's
are they
like
gonna do?
$800 in jackets. That's what we should have done.
We should just go in and like steal stuff. Like, what are they gonna do? Call the police on us? Like, they can't do anything.
Right. We'll just go in the Zion Market next door and be like, hey.
There's only Asian people in here that couldn't have got in here.
They couldn't have gone in here. They said it was 5 white males.
There's no way.
So what do you guys think about like monster women?
Like,
Women?
we talking like trolls?
No, I mean like you gotta think like that, like Monster Musume type women.
The fuck you just call me?
Monster Musume, you guys ever seen that
I
anime?
don't think he knows that one.
No,
Okay,
I don't know
well,
that one. I don't know that one.
Where this guy like there's like when I say monster women, I mean like these like just big boobed like basically hentai like women that are like half monster. Like one's a lamia, you know what a lamia
It
is?
basically is, yeah, they're basically half animal, half human, kind
But
of.
yeah, so this one chick's like half snake, and then there's a centaur lady, and then there's like a harpy. But like that's the kind of stuff. Like, how do you guys feel? Like, is that like I feel like it varies
If
depending
it
on
was
like what they are.
real,
Well, like no, I guess just like the centaur lady. Like, screw that, dude. She's got a horse pussy. Like,
What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that.
shut
there's
up.
nothing wrong with that.
But like, and then but like I think I could get behind like the lamia because like I think like the pussy has to be before like the tail begins, right? Like so
I'm pretty
she
sure it'll
must
be at
have
the
a
hip.
human like
Imagine a horse giving you a blowjob though. Like you know how big their tongues are?
can you not?
We're
We're not talking about that. We're talking
talking.
about
She's
No,
like
that's what I want to
she
talk
has
about.
we're
she has a human half though, so it would just be like
talking
Who
about
cares?
who
we're
cares?
talking
A
about
hole's a
monster
hole.
women.
That is a monster woman.
What are the one? Oh, the one of them's one. They got one that's a spider. I think I would have to throw a hard pass at the spider too.
I'd be scared.
Unless I could put like a blanket over her lower half. Like I couldn't do the whole like
Doesn't she have
what do you
multiple
call that?
eyes
Like
too?
the spidussy? I think
This-
she does. Yeah.
this pussy. Hold on.
What's your early boy?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I see
She
her
does?
now. I would not. I think she. Yeah, she has multiple eyes.
Multiple lines.
I think the dumb thing in that anime too, I think is like there's like a law saying like you can't fuck any of like the monster women. Like
Doesn't the dude have like a house just full of them?
yeah, and that's the dumb thing is it's like if they have that law, then like some dude out there was like he saw like a centaur lady and he was like, I'm gonna fuck that. They
That was
had to have
Jacob.
had like
That was Jacob.
You can't tell me what to do.
it's kind of like weed, like weed's illegal in a lot of places, but like can't tell me what to do, government. I'm gonna fuck this centaur if I
I'm
want.
gonna fuck this horse and you can't stop me.
Stop. Centaur, not horse. Centaur. You have to specify. I feel like animes
she's
are
cute.
either like the Ichi whatever they are animes are like either they're either just kind of like soft core like there's like just some chicks with some big boobs maybe or there's like full on like DXD. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
dude is like legit groping and like sucking on a chick's nipples.
How do they get away with it?
I don't know. I forget what it was called, but there was one that I watched when I was younger that was like this is gonna sound so dumb, but it was like everybody like all the like special people or whatever they called them had like these power. I think they were called
Retard.
quasars. But they had these like powers. They had these like powers or whatever. Like, they could control like certain elements. Like
Mm.
the main guy was like iron or something like that.
Retarded
And yeah, no, my Iron Man. No, but the dumb thing was like, so all of these people they get their power like they don't have like mana or anything, right? But they get like their power from sucking on women's nipples. Like they drink the milk that comes out of like these ladies' titties.
I never watched it, but is that actually how that happens?
Do you know the one I'm talking about with the little white
So I
haired
get
guy?
my power.
I don't.
But yeah, no, yeah, it was so weird.
Oh,
That in itself was already weird, but it was like that they explained in it. There's like varying levels of like titty milk. Like there's like there like he like sucked on this one chick's and he's like that shit was mid. And then like at the end, this one chick that he'd been with the whole time, they found out that she had like the holy grail of titty milk. And they like did some sacrifice thing on her and like basically the end of it is her just like having like an infinite orgasm because she's fucking like all this milk is like coming out of her titties. I'm not making this up. Like this actually happened in this show.
Why? Why is this allowed?
And this guy that has the iron power or whatever, he's like shit's good. Like, like
What's the name of the show again?
I forget.
Side
I
to
wish I could remember. But I
Yeah, I
remember
want to watch
watching it.
that.
I remember watching it as a kid, and I was like, "What is going on in this?" Dude? I was like afraid. I mean, I was always afraid for like my mom to walk
I
in
want to be a
watching.
superhero.
I was like afraid for my mom to like walk in and see me watching anime just because like it'd be hard to explain to her. But like especially that,
Yeah,
and it's like
that I would be a little concerned
That
about.
is
I
the
wouldn't be able to
devil.
explain that.
Can't watch that.
I would just have to look at her and be like,
She'd be scared you'd come for her and want superpowers.
No.
Can I fart in my microphone?
Oh, so this is something about this is something we talked about earlier when me and Jacob were in the car. But Bryce, when you take a shit, do you ever have like shit that like hangs off your ass, like that you have to wiggle off?
Oh my god!
I'm not answering this question. Like,
I never have
I will
ever.
answer. I do have it sometimes.
He gets little dingleberries and he has to sit there on the toilet and
Yeah,
shake them off.
I have to like either shake them because like they won't come out. But like if like I'm
Sky,
stuck there for like
Sky,
3 minutes.
Sky, listen to me. Just because we need something to talk about on this podcast, does
No,
not mean
no,
you
no.
have to
Talking
literally.
This
to me
is
earlier about
serious.
this. This is real.
This is a serious
This
question.
is terrible.
This is a serious question. You're not gonna answer?
No.
It takes me like I usually like sit there on my phone.
You know what? I will answer. I can't say that I've ever had that problem, but
You've
you know.
never had that problem.
No.
And not even like a little bit. Like it's like a little shit. It's like you feel it. You have to like get it off. With...
No.
normal.
No.
Normal people do not have
Sky,
that.
I also eat like a pretty balanced diet.
Oh yeah, that's probably.
Sky's over here eating like
And glue.
Sky's dinner the other night was like a cup of ranch. Like,
Why is it stuck? It's just hanging
Fucking
there.
American delicacy right there.
I got
I
like
was watching.
Nah, I've never had a shake a poop off. Just sitting on the toilet wiggling my ass for 5 minutes trying to get it.
it take like a minute maybe, but if it takes too long.
You know, I maybe have to squeeze a little bit harder every now and then for like the fat ones, but like never have I ever had to
it's just
wiggle
like
my
stuck
ass.
between my cheeks and it won't come out. So like
Like something between your cheeks, you
I
fucking
have to
bitch.
spread them like really hard. But
Well,
anyway,
that's what I was gonna say was like I was watching this one guy, this like fitness
You
guy, and he
watching
was
him shit?
talking. No, shut up. He was talking about like some problems he's had with like vegetables in the past, like because you know everybody thinks like fitness they only eat a lot of vegetables. He's like, don't do that. He's like, I tried that one time, and he's like, I didn't shit for like a week, and he's like, I couldn't figure it out until one day. He's like, I kept having these like pains in my stomach because I needed to shit. He was like, one day I was sitting on the toilet trying to make myself shit, and he's like, finally, I did it. He's like, I just took my finger, stuck it up there, and he's like, and I felt it, the wall of shit backing my my asshole up, and he's like, I pushed on it a little bit, and it was like the dam released, and it just shut him.
I've had that. I've literally
you stuck your finger up your ass?
yeah, a couple times.
Okay.
But that does not have to deal with the story at hand. Uh, but one time I had a fart really bad, but just wouldn't come out. Like my stomach is like rumbling because like I have to fart and like
You
I'm
ever farted in
trying to.
Rachel's face?
No, but me and Rachel were laying in the bed when this happened. We're watching like Avatar or something, eating like dinner, and my stomach's just like hurting, like bad, like cramps. And I just can't fart, and I try and force it, and I've learned my mistake. Forcing farts never a good idea. It always leads to something worse. So I'm just sitting there, you know, trying to force out the fart. All of a sudden, liquid poop just comes pouring out my butt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, all over to Rachel. I feel sorry.
You looked over and she's just like scooping it off the bed, trying to eat it.
Actually, surprisingly,
Roy!
none of it,
Roy!
out of the cheeks. It stayed in the cheeks. Are good. There's a little mess to clean up, you know. Just wipe my butt.
You gave her a taste and she can't stop.
that's like the TikTok you sent me the other day, Jacob, where that guy's like, I left a massive duke.
I
in the
sent you
toilet."
that.
Are you? Both of you sent it to me because I was looking at it and left a massive duke in the toilet. The other guy's like, you left me such a treat in there.
There'll be a Debbie roll in there.
Heavy roll in there.
She loved
later
it.
that night, like I had that and like I still had to poop, but like I was scared to fart or do anything. I was scared to shit myself again.
Wait, I got a question.
Yeah.
What did you do after? Like, did you just sit there? Like, did you
I wiped up. I went and told Rachel, I'm like, I shit myself because I didn't believe it at first, but like I just farted. It was a big old fart, and I thought it was good. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting in bed. I'm like, I move my leg, and I'm like, I feel liquidy.
That's gross.
It is. It's very disgusting. So
Did you
I
ever,
go
did
to
you,
the bathroom and check my underwear. A little bit of liquid shit there going on, like diarrhea. Like it was like orangish brown.
okay, I don't want to know the fucking consistency of the color of it. You can keep that to yourself. I just want to know
Yeah.
what you did.
I ate it. No, but I luckily, my
Jiminy?
yeah,
Trying to
but I
get
just wiped
some.
my ass and I went back to watching the movie. Eventually, dumb bitch left for the night. I'm
You're
sitting
like,
there.
thank
I have
God
to
you let it
take a shit
all, the rest
again.
of it pour out.
I have to take a shit again, so I go out there. And honestly, most of it's kind of good, but like I had to like kind of force it because like I don't know what's going on with me. It just kind of hurt to poop.
Right.
And then eventually I stand up and I got to wipe and there's blood, and I'm like, what the
Okay, okay,
fuck?
okay, okay, okay. You can stop talking now.
No, keep going. Tell us
I'm
about it.
good.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
And then I sat there in disbelief and um I ate the toll.
Shut up. All right, now you can
Anyways,
stop.
what I was gonna ask is like, what I was wondering if what you actually did was that you just like sat there with it like festering, like she won't notice, she won't smell it, like,
No,
and
Rachel,
then
no.
like, and then like,
I looked it up online trying to figure out what the fuck it was, like hemorrhoids or like a blood vessel popped or some shit. I text Rachel because she's like in nursing school. I'm like, I
on my
just
ass
shit
bleeding.
blood, help
Help me
me.
fix this.
He's like,
When
what?
she,
What the fuck are
when
you
she just
talking
sent
about?
back, you're dying,
No, like honest to God, I was like panicking. I'm like, oh my God. It could also mean like colon cancer or something
bro.
too.
I wish you had colon cancer.
I'm saying I'm
Oh my
fucking.
god.
My mom has cancer. There's a chance I could end up getting cancer one day.
You'll be
You know.
fine.
I went to the doctor. I guess this last week to get more blood drawn because I had that elevated liver enzymes.
Mm.
And so I went over there because my rheumatoid doctor was like, "Hey, you got some? I'm gonna give you these like panels, and you can take them to wherever, and they'll do some like blood work on you." So I took them up to my actual doctor, like my nurse practitioner, which is a separate campus, and uh, I sat there in the waiting room for like 5 or 10 minutes, and this lady comes out, this rude ass lady, and she's like, sir, I can't do these here. I don't have the kit for them. You're gonna have to go somewhere else. And I was like, it's 9 a.m. Like, why are you so pissed off already?
Bad morning.
It's just so rude. I don't understand. Oh, and there was like this old guy with her, and she was like just jerking him around, and he's like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna say
I
that.
would have been like, listen here, you dumb bitch.
Shove my forearm up her ass.
I know, right? Have you guys watched Stranger Things?
Yeah, I have. I'm on part 2 of season 4 right now.
I still have
Well,
not touched it.
Sadie and I are watching season 4 right now, and we just got to the part where like the Angela chick like spilled the milkshake all over Elle or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she comes up behind her and like bashes her face in with a roller skate. And when it happened, Sadie and I both like we saw it happen. Sadie and both were like, "Yeah, Dobby!" Like, we were like,
It's crazy how like girlfriends like they're so normal when you first meet them, and over time as they hang out with you more, they just become just as psychotic as you.
I've noticed that. Like, I think there's a lot more stuff Sadie used to find like either disgusting or like she would like not get as mad about, but like now she's like taken some of my road rage. It seems like, and then she's also like it was like she was perfectly fine with like this being called the Cumcast.
It's a
Like,
perfect name.
It is the perfect name. It was destined when we said it in the car.
Jacob, did you tell Sky what the other name you said could have been?
Right guy.
Yeah,
I would not
the
be
bri-
on that podcast.
the Bry guys. And
All
then
I would hear is "Rah, rah, 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 rah." That's
You
all I
think
said
about
he
the
hear.
was,
socioeconomic state of
said
the
he was
world
like
right now.
said he was like the Try guys are gonna sue you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I like little boys.
Okay. You know
What are
the
we
dumb
talking
thing too
about?
is we talked about, or I talked to Sadie about this, and I was like, I don't really want to be on this podcast unless we're gonna be like we're gonna be like a little more PG than usual, because like, I mean, you don't think anything is gonna like go anywhere, but like, you gotta think about like what if, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to do one of those things where it's like, it's like fucking like 12 years from now, and like all three of us are like, oh, we're big podcast guys, and like some random 12-year-old on the internet pulls up a clip of me like saying something like I would probably regret, like talking about fucking monster women. Like I'm at like
Nah.
a I'm at like a starving children's like donation center, like giving money, and some random guy in the crowd starts playing this clip. Sir, was that you? Did you say you would fuck that
Yes,
monster spider?
and I still would.
And I still would.
I stand by that.
Sky, they're gonna be like, Sky, you still have the shit hanging out of your ass that you did 12
Why is it
years
still
ago.
there?
He's still trying to shake it out to this day.
They're gonna Sky's gonna go on to create like some fucking poop scissors.
I have a bidet, so I never that problem was like in the past, but now I
Use
can just
toilet paper.
I spray water up my ass and I'm chilling.
He's a changed man.
Sky fucking got one of those like high power water or high pressure bidets where like it doesn't even like just gently like water your ass. Instead, it just shoots up like an actual like dildo of water
It's
in
a
your ass.
dildo up your ass. Oh, that's one way to get rid of it. Just put it back in. My God, we got it for Christmas, so I'm pretty sure my
Somebody gave
brother
it to
got it
you?
for yeah my brother. My brother
Who
got
gives
it.
that as a fucking present?
It's for the whole house. I'll use it.
Your brother was like, guys, I've come to find out I like watery things on my asshole, and I think the rest of
Join
you
me.
would as well. I would like to share my watery asshole
Pretty sure he
experiences with all of
did.
you.
He did say something like that. He was like, "You guys should try it, cause I have one." And my dad was like strangely open to it.
I
And
don't think that like that's not something you should try with like every like if you find out like you have like a scat fetish, you don't like walk up to your friends, guys. I love eating shit. Like you guys
Can you
should try
shit in
it.
front of me, please?
Sky, I'm dying to know what that stuff tastes like.
Well, yeah, my dad was like strangely open to
Sure.
having the bidet, and my mom, on the other hand, was like, "We shouldn't have this. Why? It's horrible."
Well, we know who's getting pegged in the house. It's not your mom.
I thought it would have been the other way around, but then my
You ever
dad.
find out your dad's gotten pegged so many times his asshole's like a cave, like when the water sprays into it, it echoes.
You can hear it from your room.
It sounds like you're peeing down into the sewer.
Your dad's a great guy, though.
My dad is a great.
Love your dad.
Your dad's gonna watch this and be like, who's that fucking Bryce guy?
He's like, I got a word for him.
I'm not aware with one of your friends, Sky.
No.
His first name's Smith, last name Weston.
My dad thinks highly of all of you. I talk good about all of you, so you're fine.
I don't think I don't believe you.
No, besides you not being able to cut a baked potato. I mean,
Fuck you, bitch. I grew up poor, fucker. I only ate instant potatoes.
Should I talk about that?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Bryce, did I tell you about that when I lived with Jacob?
No.
So my dad gave me steak to take home for dinner, like for Jacob.
Mhm.
So it was like full like steak, baked potato, got butter and like bite-sized shrimp. So I brought that home after like for Jacob after like he was done with work, And then he got home. And I was like, "There's food in the fridge." And he's like, "All right." And I warmed it up for him too. And
Like good little little
I was
little wife.
a little maid for him. And then I put it on the table. And then I guess I'm doing something. And then I look over at him, and he's just straight up cutting into like he didn't like open it. He just straight up cut the potato and just started eating it like with like full on
Oh, like
skin.
dicing it up.
Like he just took a knife and he just ate it like as it was, like just a straight up potato. And I was looking at
Oh.
him. I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "What?" Like, you have to cut that open and like you can put butter on it and stuff, you know. He's like, "Oh." Like, this man doesn't know how to eat a baked potato.
Jacob, was that what was on the Clemson application test? Didn't you apply to get it in Clemson?
Yeah, I fucking got it too.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, I distinctly remember you telling me paid $75 for nothing. I didn't even get it. And then I, for some reason, just
It's
thought,
because I couldn't go because I have acupuncture test because I was gonna do the bridge program or whatever. Um,
you know,
but
that's a dumb thing to do, right?
yeah, I guess it's a good thing I didn't do it.
I thought that was like for Tri County or something.
It is.
Yeah, you would have met. Yeah, you go to a tech school, but you pay a university
I
tuition.
thought it was
Yeah.
like you pay like whatever the price that is, but like you can still get like credits for that college. I don't know how it works.
No, I think it was more like they. I think it was somewhere along the lines of basically like it was more confirmation of like every single class that you take at Tri County like was for sure like this is good because like there are some classes that I took at Tri County that they're like yeah we don't take those here. Um, but I think it was like I think a lot of them probably had like an advisor at Clemson that was like take this at Tri County,
Mhm.
whereas like I had a Tri County advisor. But like the advisor at Tri County and the advisor at Clemson have both told me that's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. You just paying Clemson tuition for Tri
Shit.
County.
I just didn't go. I already got a
Skylar's the
job.
smartest out of all of us. Debt free. He's got a not a brand new car, but he's got a car already paid
Yeah.
off and shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
I messed up in Tri County. I was like took chemistry.
Mm.
The worst part about that class was literally walking up. It was like, cause I had it at 8 a.m. Have you guys ever been on like the backside of the Tri County campus?
I don't think I've ever been on there.
Well, they call it cardiac hill or cardio hill or something like that.
Mm.
Because like, dude, it's so steep, and you're going up like 4 or 5 like things of stairs. Like I was actually coming out of class one day, and there was people coming up it that had just got there, and this one girl, like I thought it was just me, but this one girl gets to the top, and she like leans over on her knees, and she's like breathing heavy, and she's like there's like all these people around us, and she just like yells out, she's like, "Fuck!" She's like dying, and everybody around her is like, "Yeah,
They should have escalators.
dude." The dumb thing too is I paid to have like a parking decal there to be able to park like on the campus.
Mm.
But I had to park like either at the bottom of the million stairs or literally across the campus, like a mile away. I had to walk there. It wasn't a mile, maybe like half a mile.
Oh my God.
But like the teacher, so I was paying to be there, but the teachers who were getting paid to be there, they got to park right up against the building.
Time to be a teacher. That's stupid.
I started parking in teacher parking for a while there, because like
Yeah,
I knew
actually.
where. Yeah, I mean I was like fuck it, especially when it was like raining. It was like pouring down rain one day, and I was like, I am not climbing up these stairs. I'm just gonna park right up against the building right here.
I don't have to worry about it. I didn't want to do anything with college after school. I just
I don't really want to, but money, money.
true. Money is good.
Then I can buy more. I'm just gonna buy like fucking 20,000 Assassin's Creed Unity games.
Hand them out to everybody.
No, I'm gonna keep
You
them.
keep them? You can play like on different accounts.
No, I'm not gonna play on any of them. I just want to have them.
Are they gonna? They're just all digital. I'm pretty sure it's only digital. Well, like, if you get like console ones, maybe.
Get like a disc. Get a bunch of discs.
What would you do?
I'd sharpen them like on a blacksmith's anvil and like a grindstone. And go out in the night and like become a masked vigilante and like sling them at people.
Make them into like hidden blades. You go around
Yeah, like
killing.
sling them
Assassinate
out from
someone with Assassin's
underneath my
Creed.
sleeve. This is a homeless man trying to sleep on a bench. I like kill him for for taking up public space. A
think-
guy like an old lady like drops her purse. A guy just tries to hand it to her. I just cut his head off. Thief.
Do you think anybody's ever done that? Like kill somebody with a game disc?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was watching General Sam and he was talking about. Well, no, it wasn't him. It was Sensei talking. He was like talking about. He was afraid that. He was talking about like a guy had a StarCraft 2 CD, and it was like in a computer. He was talking about how as a kid he used to be afraid because he heard this guy had a CD in a computer, and it started spinning so fast it flew out and decapitated him. He was like, I was terrified of it. and then after that happened, he was like, good riddance.
That's why we stay digital. I don't gotta worry
Oh,
about no
God.
discs.
That'll never happen.
No, don't worry about that happening. No.
I don't even know if mine.
I'm glad I sold my Xbox. I couldn't bear having that happen to my poor precious little head.
I used to be afraid that I get red ring of death, so I'd play for like 2 hours and then I would just get off and be like, I'd just be sitting there like blowing my like blowing cool air on it like from my mouth and be like, cool off, I gotta get back on God 4.
I don't think I ever had that happen. I after I was done with, like using an Xbox, I think that's probably when I started hearing about it because I wasn't on like social media all that much when I used it. I'm pretty sure I played the Connect on it a whole bunch and I got so mad. I would like try to kick the Connect, but like it wasn't working. It was so garbage.
I'd be playing like Pokemon, what's it called, on my DS, and I remember when I was trying to catch, it was either Raikou or, was it, yeah, I think it was Raikou, or it was the other one, the water one, but I was trying to catch one of them, and I didn't have any Master Balls, so I had to use a fucking, no, but I was like using Ultra Balls and like the regular Pokeballs, and it is taking so long, I started like biting the top of my screen. I was like a vicious animal, and like I distinctly remember like I bit it so hard one point it broke, and I was like broken hearted. Like I was like, what have I done? No.
Why would you bite it? Was it just because
I
like
don't
you're
know,
like
dude. I
angry?
was just so I was so mad. I got so mad at that game. I was like, it's so ridiculous. Because it would do that thing where like it shakes like 3 times and you're like, oh, I for sure got it after it shakes the third time,
Yeah.
and then it wouldn't. It would escape, and I would be like, this shit's fucking impossible.
My God, dude. Have you ever broken any consoles, Jacob?
No, but I've broken plenty of controllers and mice.
Oh yes.
I've never broken any of that.
I
I used to
remember.
do a little gamer rage.
I remember when I broke both my headset and my mouse at the exact same time.
That was a funny day.
We were playing for Honor. I'm pretty sure it was just me, Jacob, Garrett, and Daniel. We were doing like was it Beastie in there? Was Beastie in there? I don't think it was Beastie.
Don't know.
I think it was probably Daniel. But
I remember exactly what map we're on. We're on the one with like the pirate ships and shit.
yeah, we were doing like customs, and it was like 2v2. I'm pretty sure Garrett was on the other side.
No. We're on the map the pirate map when you did it.
What?
Like I was ziplining. and it was another team or something. I think it was Orochi. He got pissed at Orochi or something.
No,
I
I
can't
it was
remember.
it was a customs. I remember because we
It
were
was
like,
customs?
yeah, it was customs, and we were fighting each other. And I was like going to because I remember blaming Garrett for it because he made me mad. He was playing a Raider, and we
Was that
were.
when the stun tap was a thing?
I think so. I just couldn't do anything, and I got so mad, I threw off my headset and it like broke apart. And I slammed my mouse down to where like I couldn't use the mouse wheel anymore. Like wouldn't scroll or anything.
Jesus.
And after that happened, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm never breaking anything ever again." And then I went to Walmart with somebody, and I bought like
It
a
was
Razer
me.
headset. Yeah, got a
And you bought the
Razer.
same mouse and headphone I had.
Yeah, this I still have that mouse. It was like Corsair. It's good. I haven't
I
broken it yet.
think I was with Jacob when he bought. Don't you have the Naris?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was with you
I
when
was
he
at
bought
Best
them.
Buy, and we searched like three different places to get the cheapest one because I'm a fucking cheapskate.
I thought it was because we were looking for that mouse I wanted.
Yeah, we're looking for the mouse you want, and it ended up turning into me fucking finding a pair of headphones.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I need to get. That's why I was trying to. I actually sent it in. That Blue Yeti mic I got, like the connection port thing on it was like already loose when I got it, but I was just so excited to have it that I was like, I guess I'll ignore that. And there was like one day I hadn't been using it for a while because like it was so loose, literally like the cord was just falling out, like it wouldn't stay plugged in. And so I quit using it for like several months, and then like 2 or 3 months ago I tried to plug it in, and it was just so loose in like the actual slot that I just shoved. I don't know what I did, but I guess I broke something inside it. And I was like, dude, this mic was like $125, so. And that was on discount because it was at Micro Center. Usually I think it's more. But I was like, it's a fucking Blue Yeti. Like, why did it break so fast?
Blue Yetis are ass, and I never even bought one. I just know they're ass because everyone like
You just
they
say
always
that
just like.
because you're on this AT 2020 ride my cock thing.
Well, I just know Blue Yetis are bad because everyone talks bad about them all the time. But also, this mic is good. It, it is just straight up good.
I
That's
was
why
looking at
Jacob got
that.
it too.
I was looking at that HyperX. There's like a HyperX one they have out there. If you get, they had it at Micro Center. It was usually like $200. It was only 100 there now.
What a mic?
Yeah, like it's just a standalone mic I
Was
was
it like
looking
a
at.
glowing mic or something?
Yeah.
Those look cool, but I don't think I would get it over this.
Only thing with that is I like to. I mean, I don't know. I like to have my shit like match. So, like, I've got all Razer stuff, and I feel like I'd be a little OCD with a HyperX mic, the Quadcast S. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know. And it's only there. It's only $120. It's usually 160. But I don't know what Razer's mic looks like.
I think fucking Garrett bought one of them. Or
Oh,
Garrett's either bought a Razer one or it's like the HyperX. I think it
this
glows.
Saren.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even supposed to be all that good.
Didn't he have like Corsair headphones?
$60.
Those Corsair headphones, everybody's like, oh, they're so good. They're fucking ugly.
Yeah, like he
The
had
with
the
the
white
void?
ones.
I
Those are
couldn't
so
stand them. He kept trying to tell me to get those, and I'm like, no. I'm like, those things are fucking hideous.
He turned on his
The
camera, you see him.
Talking about the void ones, the void
Yeah,
USB.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the $60 ones.
Yeah.
Things are ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like those are like the sport glasses that like every fucking highway patrolman wears. Version of headphones. That's what those are.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the AT 2020.
You should get it.
$100.
Get what?
The AT 2020.
Hey, it's a good mic. You can get like refurbished ones too if you like don't want to spend that much.
Well, like I didn't really want to get like a whole new mic because when I had the Yeti, the downside I realized was that I liked being able to like take my wireless headset and walk into the kitchen and still be able to talk to you guys.
Hmm.
But now with this new Razer Kraken that I got, like the brand new wireless one or whatever that has the haptic sense or whatever in it, for all its cool shit it has on it, I can't even make it to my kitchen before it starts losing signal.
Goodness
That's the
gracious.
one thing I will say that the Astros had. The Astros were they just I don't know, they were kind of flimsy. It seemed like these are a little more sturdy. I think they last a little longer. It seems like, but the Astros broke within like 2 months, and I didn't even like. I'm not fucking hard on my stuff. Like it was literally like the mic just kept falling down. I think I talked to you guys about this already.
Not even hard.
I had to shut up. I had to tie shoestring around it to keep tension on it. Fucking yeah, $250 mic, and I had. It wasn't even shoestring. It was like off of a pair of like Adidas shorts I had. It was like the tightening thing on it.
Very creative.
Very smart boy, you.
Jacob, didn't you use like a shoestring for a belt?
Yeah, because I'm fucking fat and it hurts my gut when I wear a belt.
I could not. I could not do that.
That's like a common thing. I'm not the only one that fucking does that, alright?
I haven't heard of that. That's like,
Bro,
is this a belt?
I think it's mainly a skater thing, but it's a thing.
I have so much skater clothes and I haven't heard about that. I just have a bunch of Van shirts. I have Van shoes. I have skateboard.
You're a
legs.
poser, you fucking
I'm a
bitch.
poser. I'm a poser.
Well,
If you
I
guys
gotta
want
be
to
up
end
early
it.
in the morning, so
All
Gonna
right.
cut it
thinking
there.
hours
We
where we
can
can
cut it
cut it.
here.
It's been a fun podcast about shit and cum, poop.
Join us for the next one when we talk about bringing on a guest and coming on them. Yeah.
Garrett's gonna be
Garrett,
up
it's gonna
first.
be
We're gonna go
Garrett.
far again. We're gonna come on them.
Yeah.